Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about Frost Mage. As you know guys, I like to do the guides very quick, so let's get straight to the point. I'm gonna show you first the talents. That's the Aoe build that I'm going, as the difference from the previous videos that I have shown you for Frost Mage is that I'm not going Sub-Zero anymore, and I spent some points in Thermal Void, and I'm also going Glacial Spike. Before, I kinda wanted to play without Glacial Spike. And the biggest change is we are not Frostfire anymore, we are going Spellslinger. You know, we like to have the damage from the splinters. Also, I like to have my Frozen Orb cooldown returned back so I can have more Frozen Orbs on the targets. Guys, if that video gets 100 likes, I will do a challenge and I will play whatever class you ask me to for 24 hours on stream. If I don't have the class, I will level it from 0 and I will make it happen. So click that like button and let's go. So now I'm gonna show you the rotation, but before we go to the rotation, I want to show you a pretty cool macro, guys, that you want to have if you play Frost Mage. I think it's a must. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to play it, but I think it's gonna drastically improve the damage you're outputting, and it just helps you do more damage, guys. Use it. Learn to use it. What this macro is doing is that it's casting your Blizzard instantly on cursor instead of just clicking your Blizzard like that, showing you the area, and you have to click it once again. You just press the macro and it's insta casting your Blizzard on the location of your cursor where you started casting it. It's just insane. You're gonna see how much easier it is to keep your Blizzard uptime on almost 100% on your targets. So what's the rotation? It's a very nice question. As a Frost Mage player, I would like to say it's complicated, but the rotation is pretty simple, guys. How I like to open is I'm going Time Warp, I'm going with my Icy Veins, and if I have any unused trinkets, then I'm popping Frozen Orb, Comet Storm, Blizzard, then I'm repeating with Cone of Cold, Comet Storm, Frozen Orb, yeah, and just repeat that. But I want to give you guys a quick tip. I gave you this same tip on my previous video. When you cast Comet Storm, make sure to apply Ice Nova so you can guarantee crit on your Comet Storm on every of your target. I'm gonna show you a weak aura that I have for Frost Mage. It's kinda helping you a lot to keep your track of your buffs. So guys, let me show you now what's the actual rotation, how I usually open in mythics when you have a big pack of mobs, when your tank knows what he's doing. So as I said, I'm popping Time Warp, I'm going Icy Veins, and everything that I explained earlier I'm gonna make happen right now. Don't forget shifting power as well. So guys, you just saw how much DPS I did. I'm 598 item level. I'm very low item level for PvE, but the damage is actually very good. I'm going up to 4 million on burst, almost 4 million, whatever. But the thing here is that we are getting many Frozen Orb procs, and the macro I showed you about the Blizzard is helping a lot. Also guys, don't ever forget to go Comet Storm, Frozen Orb before you Cone of Cold. Also, for the people that don't know, Cone of Cold with the code Snap talent has 45-second cooldown now, but if you hit 3 or more targets, you reset the cooldown of your Comet Storm and Frozen Orb. So guys, yeah, that's the basic rotation. After I got my first kind of rotation or whatever, I used my shifting power so I could reduce the cooldown of my Comet Storm and my Blizzard, so I was overlapping Blizzards and Frozen Orbs very hard there. A thing that you just saw is that I didn't use Glacial Spike at all, and the reason I didn't use it, because I don't know if that's actually correct, but I didn't want to spend a global cooldown and cast time on Glacial Spike. I think that if you just use Ice Lances and Blizzards 100% uptime, it's doing more damage than just going Glacial Spike. It's, you know, wasting around 1.5 seconds in that time window. You can cast multiple ice lances and blizzards. So guys, that's everything you want to know for the AoE rotation and talents. Let's go now for the single target. Okay guys, let's talk about the single target. Now, this is a talent build as we are investing more points in Frostbolt now. That's the difference between this build and the video that I showed you probably a month ago. Also, I'm still using Spellslinger and not going Frostfire anymore. So what's the rotation, what's the opener, you're gonna ask? And that's a very good question. How I usually open is with Frostbolt into Fury, and that's the perfect time, guys, to mention about the Fury thing. I'm 100% sure the majority of you guys know about it, but if there's somebody that doesn't know, Fury is a projectile that is flying towards the target. So if you cast your Frostbolt and insta-go Fury, you will have two winter shields. Your Frostbolt is gonna spend one of the winter shields, and while for his projectile, it's gonna reapply the winter shield, so you can have two ice lances crit. That's very, very good to master, because that way you're gonna build icicles a lot faster, and that's working with Glacial Spike as well. And that's the perfect time to tell you guys to always use Glacial Spike with Furies, so you can maximize your damage. I'm gonna show you now the rotation. The rotation is, as I said, Frostbolt into Fury, then I'm popping Icy Veins and Frozen Orb. And keep in mind, with Spell Frost teachings, you have a chance to get the cooldown down of your Frozen Orb, so make sure to keep an eye on your Frozen Orb and always apply it. Then the rest of the rotation is just building up your Glacial Spikes and Glacial Fury, and that's the entire rotation. I'm gonna show you now how I like to do it. So what I did here, guys, I had a window where I didn't have any Furies, and I didn't want to cast Glacial Spike, but I casted it with Ice Nova, which also kind of shatters the target, and it is still doing damage. And yeah, that's everything you want to know about this build, guys. I will be waiting for your comments under the video to share your feedback about the both builds I just showed you, and I would be happy, guys, if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. You know, that's very, very important for me, and I value every subscribers of you guys. We are close to 2,000. I can't express my feelings right now. So yeah, thank you guys, it was my pleasure. I'm ZinZou, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.